Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back to some more Disco Elysium. And yeah, to be honest, I don't know what to do with the body. Apparently, we're still not ready to take it down. And I mean, last time we've talked to Everard Clare, who's a very sleazy person. And he's already, you know, the moment we walked in, he was already ready to freaking buy us off. Can you imagine that? Just right off the bat like that. But yeah, interesting. Anyway, let us, the very first thing
Inside,
I want to do.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
Yeah.
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Yes, indeed. Let us pull out the toolbox
A
again.
metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks
And
into place.
we
the
will
tools
be-
inside are neatly organized.
I think we should be taking all of this, because last time I went to the harbor, right, and I encountered a case of some kind that I couldn't open with my bare hands, so I will be taking the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Alright, and let's take the rubber handled chain cutters as well.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Yes.
You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Right, that's the thing. That was my... I was thinking about using these on the belt that suspends the body, but I don't know.
Pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
So yeah, we have all the tools now. Let's check them out real quick. Nice. I know for certain there is a door we can try this on, and it's actually nearby. It's in the freaking in the hostel, the blue door that we encountered previously. Alright, and also the apparently it's the meanest looking pair of cutters we have ever seen. Okay. Yeah, so we probably should have taken these sooner, but you know, lesson learned. But anyway, there's also another issue that we really need to take care of. First of all, let's take some magnesium and probably some nose of fed as well. The issue with our gun, obviously, our lost gun. Now, last time I suspected that Cindy the Skull, would have it, but apparently she does not. If she does, she's doing a very good job at hiding it. But my second suspect would have been this Kuno chick. This girl. This rather annoying girl. Alright, I don't know why the sound is cutting out like that. It happens in this game. I don't know why, but it just does. Especially as my characters move. Yeah. But anyway, let's go and visit those kids again. I really don't want to. I'd rather not talk to them. But just in case they happen to have the gun. And it seems that Everard also has been looking for my gun, interestingly enough, and he implies that kids are playing with it right now. Can you imagine that? So the only kids I know are these kids, so let's talk to them and see what they have to say. Alright, Kuno,
Are
let's see
you
what's
trying
up.
to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back.
Pigs come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
No, that's the thing. You think you're clever. Not me, eh? That's it?
Trying to sneak up on me again. Trying to snuff me out. Get away, pig.
No, listen, I really have to talk to you. Okay, so much for my... For my suspicions there. Yeah. Apparently... No, she doesn't have the gun either. At least she's not making it obvious. Now is she? Alright, I see. So, finding the gun is not as easy as following Roy's description of the person that bought it. Because he did say it was a woman. A terrifying woman. In his opinion. And my first suspicion was Cindy, as I said, but... No, actually my first suspicion was Kuno there. But... But then I thought he wouldn't... Surely he wouldn't sell a gun to a child, right? So... Then I thought there was Cindy, and apparently it's none of them. At least... Even if it is them, they apparently don't wanna spill the beans. But yeah, we're a little behind schedule, I gotta say, because my plan was to take the body down around 3. So we're a little behind schedule. Let's do this again. Oh man, do I have to talk to this guy again? I really wouldn't want to. Alright, Kim.
Yes?
Anything else you can tell me about the case?
What do you want to know?
Well, there is no need for preliminary info right now. I mean, I still have pretty good recollection of what we discussed earlier, so... Alright, let's talk to the kid again. Hey there, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
So yeah, Kuno, I happened to find your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
You can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit. How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Well, what was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Demo tape? Like some kind of musician?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Well, I also happened to find a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
And what's with the tube of magnesium, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
You could use some.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, and you look like you could use a bottle.
Well, he isn't wrong there. But dang, it sure doesn't seem like it. Like he goes through a tube a day. Depends on what. I would say he goes more through that other powder rather than the magnesium, but okay.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno! He's gonna use it against you, Kuno!
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig! Don't do mag! You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die!
I've heard enough of this.
Good
Come on
call,
now.
Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Say, you open to discussing the body with me again, Kuno?
The fuck about it?
Well, on second thought, maybe later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
lost,
Well, now that we've talked about the magnesium and we found something relatable in this kid, right? The magnesium. You might say magnesium abuse, but we don't know better. So, listen, Kuno, I keep throwing up and I can't investigate the body at all.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Maybe you got some advice for me. I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Nah, kid, I wasn't serious. And you know it. Okay, I'm
Kuno
off.
doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched. The magnesium levels in your blood are dangerously low. It's about the low magnesium levels and not the high alcohol levels.
My magnesium level is fine. I know about the supplements.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox, 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And apparently we have other thoughts to process here. Okay. Alright, so this Kiame Lemillion. Whatever happened to Kiame Lemillion, who, with his amber mane and sparkling teeth, beguiled the tattered remains of the nation? Well, you suffered and suffered. Did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust? Or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slandering new lines of some starlit boîte nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass too. Oh wait, maybe he became a police officer in Ravishol West? Oh geez, so this is a thought about basically our expression. We are apparently mimicking this Kiame Fellow with our expression. I don't know if this is worth it, but how about this volumetric shit compressor? Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. No idea. Okay. This dude has the randomest of thoughts, but this guy, I mean, since it does have to do something with our quote-unquote expression, which is, yes, it is weird. It is a weird one, that expression. So I think we should start thinking about it, but at the same time, why are we going to be thinking about this Kiame Fellow right now? We got more crap to deal with, you know? Actually, it's true, we really got a whole bunch of crap here. We wouldn't mind this compressor, but I really don't wanna end up thinking too much now, would I? Oh look, and the cigarettes wore off too. Okay, so we have 1 point we can invest, and there's so many things. Last time I wanted to actually invest into savoir-faire, but I accidentally, somehow, invested into reaction speed, so we'll take that as something of a guidance from my own character. Let's just say that from Harry here, rather. Let's just say he wanted that reaction speed. Now, as for where we invest this one, that's a good question. As you can see, there are several options to consider. I kind of want to invest into Pain Threshold, but then again, I did not invest into savoir-faire properly last time, so yeah. Authority is another one. Volition. Okay, let's be honest, we need 1 in Volition at least. What say you? I think we could use some in Volition, but first, let's pop a Magnesium. Why? Just because. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's back to 3. Okay, cool. So yeah, we'll level up Volition by 1 point. Yeah. There we go. I mean, it's so close to falling on its own. Can't we just give it a nice
There
tug?
he still is, looking right through you.
Yeah, I get you, I get you. It's still the same, nothing changed. Kim, any ideas?
Yes?
No? No ideas? Same here, man, same here, like... Alright, it's already 3. As I said, we are behind schedule. I wanted that body down by 3. Heck, I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping to find my gun by 2. I'm joking, but, you know, we still have the drivers we can talk to. Or we just pass a little bit more of time and go over to the kitchen. And, oh, who is this? That's somebody new. Huh. Maybe he's a worker, a union worker. Alright, I think I know what to do here.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Apparently this door's been bothering guards as well, so let's see if we can finally put his dilemma to rest. Okay.
The door does not budge. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. 40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
So we can't use the crowbar because it's flush to the frame. Hey, oh wait, we might have to equip this actually. Wait, oh yeah, I forget we have to equip stuff.
A heavy steel door with
Yeah,
a prominent.
so let's
the
push
door
on it.
does not. The cobalt blues, old cobalt paint.
No options there. Okay.
You see a heavy.
Okay. Never mind, I guess. Don't mind me. I'm just a dude walking through the kitchen with a crowbar. Nothing to see here. The chain cutters. Hey Kim, do you remember this man? Well, that is true. And we are kind of low.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Definitely more than 2 hours. Not gonna lie, pretty long. It's drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Well, to be fair, you know, actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me, now has it?
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade to yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter.
How about no?
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then.
Yeah, I think
It
I'll
would
do
go
that.
well with those cigarettes. That's a great combination.
Alright, alright. Alright. Hey there, Lena.
Yes?
Oh, no, you, Kim. That was an accident. No, nothing. Lena?
Hello again, sweetie.
You know, I've thought about it. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Well, you know, as they say, 3 heads is better than 2.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural and all that stuff, you know?
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Exactly. Why? 3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
I got you. Alright. See ya, Lena. I don't know, Kim. I just wanted to try something new, you know. Maybe have a sis and help us out like that, you know? Alright, you know what? Gonna be holding these chain cutters over here. And you know what? I have a brilliant idea. Let's throw these chain cutters at the belt and hope that it breaks, that it snaps.
There he still is, looking right.
Dang it. Is there really nothing we can do here?
There he still.
No, yes, I know, he's still there. That's the problem. That's the problem, he's still here. Or it. The body is still there. Guess we'll put these away. Ah, what's this? Of course it's locked. Oh. Say, Kim, is there really no alternative to accepting Everard's freaking offer? Ah, but we'll look like fools going back there. But at least now we know of a quick way of getting there. Do we really go back to Everard and tell him that we're ready to do the job for him in exchange for the information? Ah, man, but that's so sleazy. That's the thing. That's not necessarily us, now is it? Is it? I mean, Kim made it clear he wasn't necessarily against it. At least. At least in terms of playing along, I assume. He basically wants us to rattle some kind of weasel, quote unquote. Wants us to break in somewhere and leave the door open. That's all he wants us to do. But that would make us his muscle. Now, do we want that? That's the thing. Do we want that? I don't think we do. Perhaps we can talk to the drivers. Ah. Yeah, I didn't know that this whole area was back here. Okay, interesting. All these people. A memorial of some kind.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." Not a good track record of mental health in that family. As you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece.
What kind of indentations? What do I see?
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet?
Don't tell me that's my work as well. My handiwork. Nah, I doubt it.
Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Lieutenant, has someone shot the king?
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
But what do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
I mean, could be political. Probably is. Yeah, political. It's a king and he's shot.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Let's see if I know what this king did. Let's try and remember what we've learned.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
Good point. Good point. But hey, I was just trying to use some brain power.
High above you, the king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
I guess we'll leave. Interesting. Oh, there's a whole area over there too. Let's check it out. It does look good. Ah, wait, it's back here. Okay. I can't see what it says there. Ah. I hope they won't mind. There we go. I'll be taking that. Some money, some more money, just lying around there. White tank top. I mean, sure. Just a random tank top in a crate. Or on top of a crate, whatever. But hey, we'll take it. I mean... Plus the tie. What the heck? Plus the tie. Oh man. Well, Harry does have decent arms. Decent. Not the scrawniest of arms. Okay? So... I suppose... And fairly developed shoulders. Plus traps. Yeah, he could definitely rock a tank top from time to time. Not like a wife beater, but okay. There we go. This is more like it though, but good to know that we have that. Alright, so... Let's talk to this random man here. See what he has to say. Hello there, sir.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you.
Oh.
She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Well, hello there, ma'am. I should have said.
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Excuse me, ma'am. I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
I mean, if we must.
Where am I? Who are you?
Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
When else would you be then?
Back in Mefka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Who's Gabriel Buenguerro?
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen.
Are you saying he's a Chad? The Giga Chad?
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
Someone, and these not your memories.
They are someone's memories, boy. What difference does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
All of what? The world? The present?
Right, well, I have some other questions for you. Police questions.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
What are you hauling?
Diamonds.
Diamonds, really?
Of course not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really hauling?
Whatever stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Since I guess we know a thing or two about that. Wait, are you trying to tell me you get high of driving a lorry?
Oh, it's so much more than a high where I go, Harife. It's low. I go to the bottom.
Yeah, it's definitely some kick. Some terrible kick in the dark. A sleep kick. Perhaps you can find out later.
Okay, but what if the cargo is contraband?
Then it's contraband, lawman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Man, now what now? Change the G to a D and it's a whole different... Hermana, whatever it is.
Bad Hand. Hermenegildos's bad hand. Strangled 300 people. What can I say? Some people just really like strangling people.
Yeah, well, before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
So he doesn't think she's a smuggler.
You hear that, lawman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Okay, let's change the subject.
A pale dream is what it is.
To be honest, I still don't really understand this whole boyadero thing.
Of course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
Okay. What's that?
It's an old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
And my guess is that it doesn't happen.
Of course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maigret, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
I think I see where this is going.
So the boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Maigret. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
Well, to be honest, that's not where I thought I was going.
You have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
I see. Well, thank you for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Alright. We'll let her be. I can sort of respect that. Just her being in her own world. Like that. Whilst we had to be in ours, and well, I gotta say, this FALN, right, this Faln or whatever, I think I've seen this name somewhere, and that's Wild Pines, the corporation. That is true. I did not see any trailers with the Wild Pines logo near the woman. So yeah, she probably has nothing to do with the cargo we are looking for. But let's head a bit further down just to be certain that there aren't any more of these Wild Pines containers. What is this? Ah. What do we have here?
There are clothes inside. Cheap second-hand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Alright, let's browse through it.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first-hand, buy second-hand. Keep the economy moving.
Do we really want to? I think we will leave for now. People of Samara, huh? Messina.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
I mean, let's try them on.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
On second thought, perhaps not.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
Real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
Well, considering the places electrochemistry has taken us, I think this time we should really, and I mean really, listen to composure.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
You're right, I'm hopefully too sensible for those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
Can I see other types of sunglasses, please?
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun.
Ooh.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
Yeah, no thanks. How are you doing?
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang!
It's like he's trying to convince me that everything is cool, you know? Trying too hard.
You feel a twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
Whip him out, baby!
Don't shoot, officer! Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
A shakedown.
Good one, officer! You're a funny guy! Now what can I do for you?
Oh, just kidding. I'm really here to shake you down for some answers to official police questions.
Then fire away, officer!
Yeah, the food packages you're selling have humanitarian aid written on them. How come?
You mean these delicious pre-packaged shelf-stable meal kits? Really easy to cook, no hassle, really cheap too. Buy some, try them out.
I think one said, well, specifically said, not for resale on the packaging.
No problem here, officer. I get all this from one of my suppliers, an extremely reputable guy.
You don't say.
Wait, Humanox, humanitarian aid.
Does your supplier drive that Humanox Lorry over there?
What? Look, officer, I'm just a retailer. You'd have to talk to my supplier if you got questions about the supply chain. That's how the game works.
Interesting.
We'll need more if we're going to pin this one down, he thinks. Good questions, though. Sharp eyes, officer.
Where are you from? Sileng?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Hmm. But you're not local, are you?
Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais, from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
Yum. Apricots are delicious.
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term, I'm sure you understand.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws.
Less laws, huh? I see.
Speaking of, why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half my profits back to my grandma in Sigai.
Okay, and what kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
And ugly sunglasses, apparently. But, say, is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Okay, and where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
And I assume you have a permit to sell all that.
Good joke, officer. Here we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Sweet. No permits means less work for me. Let's move on.
That's right. Revachol is the best place for an independent self-employer like myself. That's why it's so cool with all the models coming here and cool celebrities.
Well, Seleng, that's all then. Let me ask you something else, if you don't mind.
Anything for you.
You know what? I'll just look around. Thanks. It's snowing again. Alright, so... Humanox, apparently. This is the Humanox Lorry. Without a driver, apparently. Joyce did say there were 3 drivers. So far, I've only counted 2. Interesting, huh? Hello there, sir.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Alright.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. An all-around clusterfuck.
You can say that again.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
I can actually relate to that. Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me, what do you need?
You know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind a hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Alright, never mind then.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
They usually get shipped to Grodd and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
So, nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
And that's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Interested? Not really. I just asked because... I don't know. Must be a cop reflex.
Yeah, it must be. Your job's to know all these little things, isn't it? Well, my job is to deliver tracksuit trousers.
Say, could I get one of those fawn tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Right. Add another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
You know, tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
And you know what the union is demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
What do I see in his eyes?
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Man, you look sad. What's going on with you?
I'm okay, man. Just the jams got me down. The fumes, the chemical rainbows, the tarpaulin stretched on the frames and the dull engines off.
Maybe the full-on, direct approach wasn't correct. Damn, it's tricky business looking into someone's eyes and not doing it wrong.
Well, I'm good for now. Good talk, man. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
You know what? After he said that a driver could go drinking, right? What if it's that drunk over there? That's all shit-faced at the hostel right now. Or perhaps it's that new guy that joined recently. He might be the driver. Alright, let's get out of the snow for now. See what that drunken dude is all about. Let's see. This guy looks like a driver too, actually. This guy could be a driver. But we've seen this guy first, so I guess we can talk to him. I mean, try to. Wild Pines. Aha. Okay, so he's a dog worker though.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Do I want to? Let's inspect the piece of plastic on this carabiner there, but I think it's the union card, which we already have. But let's compare.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Nah, I don't think we need that, do we? Let's see, let's check out the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
True. Okay, let's leave. I assume that's the union card. Right. We did say tomorrow though, didn't we? At 9 tomorrow? I clearly remember Kim saying tomorrow, not today. Which kind of surprised me, but okay. Well, here it makes it seem that you can go there at 9 anytime. I mean, like any day, not necessarily tomorrow. But he said tomorrow, so... Okay. Him and his booze. Harry and his booze. He just needs to get buzzed. Yeah, this will take some time. Oh boy. We're definitely not. Yeah, we. Yeah, so we definitely don't have enough information for Joyce. Right? We really don't have. We've only talked to 2 drivers and they don't seem suspicious, at least. I might have questioned a lady further, the older lady driver, but apparently Kim thinks that she's clear, so okay. I mean, I'll listen to Kim. Alright, what's this? Finger pistols. Snapping doesn't help. You were promised a gun, that much is certain. This is why you became a cop. Yeah, which I lost like a total idiot, but okay. Yet here you are, loitering around with idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by, what, like talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect yourself and them from savages without a firearm? This ain't right. You need to think around this problem. And you need to snap your fingers at people as you do. The heck? No. That's like such a waste of time. Listen, it probably won't help me find my pistol, you know? Dang, are you telling me that we have to go back to Everard? Back to Everard. Hmm? Do we have to? Is this a person? No, okay. I thought that looked like a head. Okay, so... There's a truck from Wild Pines. But I don't see the driver. Any drivers amongst you? Hello?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Say, what's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Well, since you see it that way. But regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scab.
Who are all these strike bearers? I mean, breakers.
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Oh, I'm just going to leave now. Yeah, okay. You're still here? Call me mañana.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains. Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Well, not at the moment. Okay. What do you think, Kim? Is there no way out of this? Okay, let's get out of the snow for now. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be taking a very short break. So we'll let these two chat about something, maybe about the case or whatever. And yeah, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back, everyone. Okay. So, since we're back here, there was a cabinet I thought about checking out, but last time we couldn't because we were too tired, apparently. So now, let's see if we can. After having, being outside, in the fresh air and all that, had some fresh air, just relaxed a little bit. Let's see what we can gather over here.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever, and the unlocked drawer slides out to greet you.
Alright, let's go through the files.
Whatever's hidden here is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it. However, there is a little handwritten note stuck on the side of the drawer.
Let's look at it.
It appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Okay. Whirling borscht. Okay, so that's why he knows God so well. He orders food from Whirling. Aha, I see now.
All items on the list have been crossed out and the note itself is crumpled.
Look, Kim, a to-do list. Well, a note with a list of errands for Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
What is so special about this borscht? Code for drugs? Booze? Blood?
Perhaps we were a little bit naive to assume it's just food, right? You're saying the chef is in on it as well? Alright, let's take another look.
Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everart's plants, sweep office floor, more banners.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of missed the implications of special here. So,
All items on the list have been crossed out. The drawer slides shut smoothly.
Wow, well. What do we do? Do we go back to Whirling? I think we go back to Whirling. And maybe talk to God? Yeah, what is this special borscht? What have they been cooking? I wonder. For people that don't know, borscht is a type of soup, by the way. So it's a soup. If you believe the plain text. Alright. Hey there, buddy.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Praise this lorry driver, huh? Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What a way to phrase it. Limbo. What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim. I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
Don't tell me he's the driver we've been looking for.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Aha, so he might be the guy we are actually looking for. The lorry, the driver of the third lorry. Huh. Interesting. Well, the third lorry driver, I should say. Not the friendliest type, huh? What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
And what kind of cargo are you supposed to be picking up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
You smell of booze and cigarettes. What's different about narcotics?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
That's the thing, I feel this is too direct, but... This would make us appear complacent, really. I mean... Let's give it a shot. So, I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Then what are you still hanging around here for? Most other camioneers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
I did see one lorry with the trailer doors open on my way here. Do you know what happened?
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved this country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed his lock and took damn near everything. Lost his fucking job over it.
Oh.
Since you left, I haven't had anyone to talk to.
Bad for him, I guess.
It's a fucking travesty, is what it is.
This is so blunt, but... Ah, dang. But let's return to your previous argument. What was that all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Not sheep, ostriches.
Sheep don't bury their heads. Ostriches do. You mixed up your metaphors.
Whatever. Go back to your college class, Pino.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books. Huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
My thoughts exactly. I mean, in a sarcastic way. Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Yeah, what's the problem with that then?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other introduced species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Okay, sure, whatever. I'd really rather talk about something else.
Go right ahead. You may be a cop, but that won't help you avoid the calamity to come.
Dang, that sounds like a threat.
Lieutenant Kisaragi's stern expression remains unchanged, but you sense something there, below. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks, wriggled out of it.
Well, he did say he won't be telling us, no, will he? That's something about apples. Oh man, Don't tell me we've been outsmarted by this buffoon here. But sometimes it's also good to keep him on the edge, you know, like kind of give him that sudden question they're not really expecting. Well, you know, if it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Wait, the street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver?
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanox Lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
We're done here for now. Oh man, okay. We have talked to Sealang, right? And you could argue that he was rather suspicious about the origin of his wares, right? And stuff. But other than that, and this is the lorry with all the stuff built around it. Okay. Did we miss anything over here? Alright. It's already 5 o'clock. And we've yet to get the body down. I don't know what to think here. I really don't. Obviously, that guy is going to be biased towards Sealang either way, let's be honest. He literally is biased. Can't really necessarily trust him. But just to be certain completely, let's talk to Sealang again. See what he has to say. Hey there, Sealang.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Maybe. Tell me, Sealang, what's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Well, we're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic jam.
That's so cool! You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and your lorry.
Who said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
So you forgot to tell me?
Exactly! It's such a small part of my life. It's in the rear view mirror now. I'm climbing out of that hole with ingenuity.
Stop squirming. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd? You know, the drug crowd?
Okay. If you don't know, then I'll tell your employer you've been selling his stuff.
No use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Well, if you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Who are these other drivers who talk?
All of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
No, we're not
Who
cool yet.
exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Is the lady driver the woman back there? Dazed out strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
It could be. She was strange.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I'll leave you to it for now. Kinda am curious about those sunglasses though. Despite what Kim says. Alright. Let's have a save here. Oh man. So this lady driver, apparently. The only lady driver we know is that woman. From Mesk or whatever place she said. Hello again.
The woman is still hunched over the railing, her head swaying to the music, her eyes looking at nothing in particular.
Let's snap our fingers again.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
You know, you seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The adversary?
Yes. There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
Those epithets are familiar somehow. The great adversary, the great unrest. I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
You know, that's not really what I was getting at.
Then what were you getting at?
What is it that you're holding exactly?
Your man, lowman. What of it?
Fine, let's change the
Good.
subject.
I don't care about drugs. Little molecules, they are nothing.
Yeah, alright. But are you the lady driver?
Did you just call me a lady, Jerife?
Well, aren't you a lady?
The woman's malevolent cackling fills the roundabout.
I'm a lady like you are Gabriel Buenguerro. Only in dreams.
So, you're not the driver everyone is terrified of?
I'm only terrifying to small children. And to those who used to know me.
Then who is the female driver who's told of?
How should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around? When I have my movies to go to.
Then, why are you scary to the people who used to know you?
Because they can no longer recognize the person I once was.
That's all I need to know. Thanks.
Oh, Sim.
Jeez, okay. That was unproductive. A lorry, huh? So I imagine this is her lorry. So many lorries. And which one is which? Which one belongs to whom? Ah, wait up. What is this?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Let's look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
Okay.
A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
You know who this reminds me of? Freaking Plaisance. Plaisance at the bookstore. But it would make no sense. It would make no sense that Plaisance is also a lorry driver. Like what? Really?
Racist nationalist paraphernalia.
Oh.
Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this lorry belongs to a tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Okay.
There he is, in front of Rita, smoking nervously, hoping it's over.
I was thinking about Plaisance, but you know, with the pendants and charms and stuff. That's why. Okay. I was like, what? But I was like, what connection can that be, right? I guess I was tripping at that time. Okay, I see. Lady, some terrifying lady, they claim. But it's true, this woman seems to be sticking to herself most of the time, right? But maybe that's what others find especially terrifying about it. But no, that's not the only thing they find terrifying, is it? Something. Oops.
Can I help you?
Yeah, God, I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Well, there don't seem to be any options. Let's see if there's options for the blue steel door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Okay, then, never mind.
What else?
Because we talked about the blue door before with him. He's also curious what's behind there. Alright.
Yes?
Yeah. Never mind, guys. Alright. This man is also peculiar.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Well, I've gotta say, you've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
What's this? Ah, money. I'll be taking that. Alright everyone, I think this is a good place to call it a stream. As always, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. Hope y'all have a good one. Peace out.